Hi everybody, I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb. Welcome to the ARTyRV live stream tonight. It's so good to see everyone. We have a full house.
I see that already. Everybody's like clicking in. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We got a good show planned for you. We're going to be talking about rainbow cuts, which is going to help some of you be able to get those inside curves out. And then we're also going to be talking about what one of our viewers, Mary Beth, she calls it her fish scale cut. And a lot of people call it a sickle cut. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that tonight as well, Barb.
Yes, and we've got some updates from the studio at Conway Glass. Many of you may have checked your email today. We sent out a newsletter this afternoon, and it has all the updates on the classes and different things that we have going on.
You had it
He
going on
hasn't even
today.
had a chance to read it.
I know.
He has
Taylor
been
and I
so
have been
busy in the studio.
all week. So,
Tell us what's going on in the studio.
well,
Ed.
we're finishing up that little job that the church that we were working on that are renovating their classrooms, and so we had to move some windows for them, and then we're going back and put everything back in tomorrow. So we finish up tomorrow. That'll be good. And then, guys, I tell you, we're trying to get to a little bit more of the Prairie Window, and but I will say this: I'm waiting to get an eye doctor's appointment because I still cannot see well enough. I don't think for me to be building windows, not even for myself.
Isn't quite right, but that's okay. He's got plenty of
yeah,
other
because
work to do.
it's just been 2 weeks, so I think my distance far away is really good. But anyway, so we've got that going on.
Yeah,
and,
enough about you.
Right, and that's right, enough of that stuff. So hey, if you haven't checked it out yet, Barbara did put the pattern for the Prairie Window up online this weekend, and
We put.
God, that's a pretty pattern too.
I meant to bring the copy. Anyway, we'll show it to you. It's on the website at conwayglass.com.
And it's
Many
free.
of you may have seen it already.
Well, many of them did.
Yeah, many of you did because I had a slew of people downloading the
free pattern.
The free pattern.
And don't worry about copying it or whatever. Just enjoy it. It's original from Conway Glass. Make it, have fun with it. And guys, if you do make it, send us a photograph during viewer showcase at maybe whichever month you decide that you're going to finish it. And because we'd love to see it. We'd love to see your color choices and combinations. And it's designed in such a way that you can actually.
There it
is, right there. So you can. My suggestion is to frame it in zinc, and hang it. It's coming to you in the pattern when you print it out, the exact size that you need to work with.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have the other. I'll go get it in just a minute.
I think it's 7.5 by 8.
7.5 by 8. Yes. Yeah. So you can just frame it in zinc, change up the colors, make a couple of them for your booth, and I think your customers will like it.
Have some fun with it.
So feel free to change it up any way you need to, but we've got that coming back to you, coming free to you this month,
right.
From
the ARTyRV
from the
channel,
ARTyRV
Barb
channel and Conway Glass
and Taylor.
Yeah. So we have that going on. I showed you all that by mistake, but I'll show it to you now.
So hang on, guys. This is what we do when y'all. This month of August, y'all have donated some funds to the ARTyRV channel.
Well,
we appreciate
the whole bundle, because
that's right.
I bought part of this
about
last year.
6 or 7 months ago, probably.
Yeah.
So part of this project was purchased half a year ago. And then we had to complete the project in order to make it work. So now Barbara's going to share a picture.
And I ordered one part I thought was something, and then I didn't have the right part. But anyway, this is what I've been wanting to get.
So guys, this is what we did with your donations. So thank you so much. And we are able to grow. Check this out.
So this is our new light setup. That's the Godox Octagon softbox. And then we have the Zion Mullis X100 light in it.
Whoa.
And that's why we have such
That's why we have our shirts
lighting.
are purple tonight, and they're really purple.
Our color is getting better on
Yeah.
our live stream because of this. And as you can see in this, I mean, the color is just perfect.
It's very vibrant.
So this is what we've been
and,
going for. We still have some in the back lights we have to work on.
Right.
And then we have some sound we have to work on, but it's almost
Right.
perfect.
Yeah, so we have our friend from the college, Keisha, and his wife, Jennifer. They're coming in to help us with the sound here in the next few weeks. And so it's really exciting because we're growing, guys, just like we said, and we hope that you're growing with us. So, guys, let's give a big thumbs up. Ray's in the house tonight. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Ray.
Hope you're well. Everything's
Hope you're
good.
doing great.
Hello to you and Susie. Thank you for everything that you do. Guys, you may not realize it, but Ray works really hard for our viewers along with Barbara and I, so we appreciate him so much.
A couple people I want to give a shout out. Valerie, I'm glad you made it home safe.
Girl!
Your marathon of a trip. I'm glad you made it home
Yeah,
safely.
glad you made it home safe, Valerie.
Chris, you asked us about fusing classes. Fusing classes are in the future, and we don't have the curriculum yet, but we're working on it.
Right. So
we purchased a lot of fusing compatible glass,
and we've already had the kilns for years and years and
and
years. So.
we're testing it. We'll be testing it on our kilns to see if we're able to do classes with it. So coming soon, hopefully, will be the fusing class.
And guys, that's something. Barbara just made a very good point for those of you that are interested in fusing. So when you get your kiln, you need to check it out. See where there's hot spots, fire it a couple times, fire some glass, see how things work in it. Our kilns we've used for 20 years for annealers and annealing our blown glass. And but they are top fired, and they are digital, and there's 12 programs in each computer. And so we can fire anything, and it's a 6-segment program, which means we can take it up, hold it, take it up a little bit more, slow it down, back it up. We can do a lot of things with it. So anyway, like Barbara said, we're working out the bugs in our kilns so that when you come to take a class, everything is fine, and that we are working on the curriculum. Because if you guys have ever taken a class with us before, it's pretty much structured. So we want to have fun, but we also want to learn something.
Yeah, and we're excited about the classes coming up.
Oh, man.
We do have a spot open on the Friday.
Make and
Make
take
and
this
take.
week, this Friday coming, right? Is that right, Barb?
Is it this Friday that we
28th.
have opening?
Yes,
Opening?
the
Yes.
28th.
Yes,
Friday
yes,
the
yes.
28th, we have an opening in the make and take class. Yeah.
And then September 24th and 25th is the intensive workshop. It's cutting and soldering.
Whole
So we have a
weekend.
spot open on that September 24th. Rest of the stained glass classes
It's
are full.
Wow. Thank you, guys.
The October, November, December classes are filling up. So if you want to do some glass blowing, go to the class and
Right. And check out the
sign up.
newsletter, because if you don't get the newsletter, just go to conwayglass.com and click on the receive the newsletter. Nobody's going to call you trying to sell you a condo, I promise.
No.
So, but the newsletter, Barbara puts a lot into them, and it does keep you informed about what's going on. So,
Yeah, so we sent that out.
yeah. So it won't be long on the fusing classes. As soon as we get everything worked out, we'll be all set. So.
Yes. So we should start answering
Let's
questions.
do that, Barb. Let's flip over to some questions.
If you have a question, put it in the chat with a Q. Later on in the show, Ed's going to be doing some glass demos, but we'll go ahead and answer some questions if you have any
I
questions.
love those pink hands.
Yeah, so hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Good to see everyone. Let me make sure I'm starting at the beginning. Is Robin the first question? Yeah, it's 7:03. Robin wants to know, I want to get some kind of squirt bottle with a pointy top like ketchup or mustard from the Dollar Tree to make it easier to apply patina. Do I need to be concerned with a special one?
No, any kind of plastic. I mean, your patina comes in a plastic bottle anyway. You really just want to, just something. I wouldn't have a bigger nozzle than what comes out of the mustard or the ketchup bottle, though, in the squeeze thing. But yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. The best thing to use, I think, is a Q-tip and just a small little jar.
Some people don't like the Q-tip because
Yeah.
it picks up the
Well, it does leave the felt or the
sometimes
cotton
it picks up the
sometimes,
cotton. We find that a flux brush works good.
A hairy flux brush, don't cut it back, but
Don't
use
cut
a
it
fluffy
back.
one. Yeah.
But I mean, a small paintbrush. But your idea with a small squirt thing
I think a
will
little
work because it's
thing would be fine. Yeah, sure.
something that just puts a little bit on it.
Yeah.
It should work good.
It should. It
Uh,
should. And of course, a spray bottle with just baking soda and water in it will help you clean it too. So
yeah.
that's
spray
a good
bottle.
question.
Yeah,
spray
or
bottle.
just under the sink.
Yeah, or just under the sink.
Okay. Julie Graves said
Hey,
she
Julie.
looks forward to making the pattern. You're very welcome, Julie. I think this will
And
help
we
now.
look forward to seeing a picture of it.
I think that y'all can do this pattern and follow along. We kind of paused the series so that y'all can get kind of caught up. Ed's going to be working on that middle section, and then we'll be going to that end section, which is exactly like the pattern that we're sharing with you. So you can virtually take that little design and make it into whatever design you want or whatever size you want.
Yeah.
But
And we
ahead.
made the design quite simple because it's not basically, as Judge Judy says, it's a, they're 1/2 inch strips and they're 1 inch strips and they're 3/4 or 1.25 inch squares. So it's a pretty simple pattern, but golly, when you get into it with the colors, have fun with it. And Barb and I can't wait to see what you do with that little pattern.
So yes, you can use a squirt bottle. And what were we talking about?
Oh, we
I've
were
got
talking
it.
about flux and
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
best way to apply it.
Yeah.
There are so many different ways to apply it, but I agree with you about being messy with it. So,
Yeah. Elizabeth Wesson says, cataract surgery messes with your vision.
just a little bit right now, like I said.
Close-up work is what he's having trouble
Yeah.
with, which the eye doctor will fix.
Yeah.
Valerie said, thank you.
Valerie, we had such a good time this
We did.
weekend. We thank you so much.
Christopher Kennedy
Hey.
and Chris said they love us. Love you back, guys.
Hugs to you, my friend. Good to see y'all tonight. Thanks for tuning in.
Richard from It's Hot, Texas.
Yes, it is. I'll bet it is, Richard.
From Hot, Texas.
And Richard, it was funny because after you were asking about it, I don't have a part number. Maybe I can find one and send you a message. But I've found a piece of glass that I thought would make great cow leather.
Oh, yeah, he found that. I'm glad
And
you're
I was
here
like, but I
tonight.
don't know if it's the part number on it or not. And gosh, if I can't find the part number, maybe I'll just cut it in half and send it to you. I think I have your and Minnie's shipping address.
Take
so.
a picture of it and
Yeah, I'll
send
take
it
a
to
picture
him.
of it and text it to you and let you see it and see if it's what you're looking
He just
for.
found it. Doug and Michelle Bradley, do we ever do chats for beginners? Well, this chat
is
is
for everyone.
beginners are welcome.
Yes, you better believe it. So if you have a question, we're more than happy to try and answer it for you. And also, if there's something that you're looking to try and learn how to do, we probably have a video out of one of our 1,000 videos that we have. And if you're looking for something like that, just let us know. And Ray will pop it up for you. And guys, if you're just starting out or you're a professional, Sunshine Glassworks is your superstore for glass. They have over 1,500 different colors and textures of individual glass, along with lamp parts, all your copper foiling needs, anything that you can need. Give Sean and Scott, give them a holler. And guys, remember, their customer service is second to none. And we want to thank Sunshine for sponsoring the ARTyRV channel. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you, Ed. And thank you, Sunshine Glass. We love y'all. And Ray just put their link up on
Thank
the
you,
chat. And if you're a beginner, that's a great place to start looking at tools, looking at glass, getting familiar with what you need.
Right.
And of course, here at the ARTyRV channel, we teach beginners and intermediate and advanced classes.
Right.
So,
And we try to answer your questions. If we can't answer it, you know what? There's a viewer out there that watches our channel that can probably help you along a little bit as well. So we want to thank you for tuning into our channel.
question. Did you find out if Yakagani is making Armstrong glass?
I did not.
Armstrong is making a beautiful peacock sheets. Seems like I have heard that, but I'm not absolutely sure. I'm not absolutely
sure.
Does
either.
anybody else know? And
I can make a note because I could call Yakagani.
why don't you do that? Please?
I'll do
Richard said it's 114 heat index
Richard.
in Waco, Texas.
Man, time to
That's
dive in a
hot.
pool.
That's
Anybody's
hot.
pool.
That is hot. I did want to remind everyone that they need to send in. The next viewer showcase is September the 7th. The deadline is September the 4th, and that's coming up quicker than you think. Send your entry to viewershowcase@gmail.com, and we'll show your work on the viewer showcase. Include
Your name,
your name and a little short paragraph
about your work.
about your work. I'll just move my lips and you can
there you
talk. I'm just kidding.
I know.
Okay, everybody. Cheryl's here.
Hey. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Yeah, guys, I tell you, this new lighting has helped us out a lot because now we don't have any lighting overhead now, which is was changing a lot of different things that I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but we did. So it looks a lot better.
Yeah, there was a question about the patina, and I think there's a little conversation about, people put it in the cap and they use the cap and then they
Yeah.
knock over their
I've done that
empty
before.
patina.
Yeah.
So always just put your patina in a little tiny something or other and close that patina
Yeah,
up.
close the patina up and just put
and
it in
throw
a
the
jar.
residue away.
Put it in like a small jar that has a wide bottom and kind of a narrow top on it.
And put your cap on your patina.
That's right.
I've
Yeah,
done
'cause
that before.
hey,
Whoops.
you are not the only one that's ever dumped a bottle of patina over, I'll tell you. And now, now that they're, $14, $15 for an 8-ounce bottle, it's you got to be careful.
Okay, let's see here. Mary Beth, what is the largest sun catcher freeform piece that would be okay with a wired edge instead of a frame?
Oh, I would say probably just a freeform piece, probably like, 12 by 16 or something, Mary Beth. Just, if you wire it up and just wire it up and make sure that it's going to stay together. And you guys got that down pat. So, just a quick question, did you receive your box, Mary Beth, yet?
Okay, Larry Mary's here.
Hey, Larry.
William wants to know, would you please discuss glass saws and safety gloves? Both my hands are numb and I don't know I am cut. New to the show and love it.
Wow. So saws are actually really, they're nice. I don't have one in my studio where I work at. And I try to cut everything by hand. But now getting a saw, I don't wear gloves when I'm working with the glass. So
That
How do I
glove
say that?
is
Yeah.
not going to protect you from the saw.
no, the gloves.
You're better off
yeah.
being able to you're better off being able to see if you're cut, don't you
Yeah.
think? So
Yeah.
I would say no gloves.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear gloves. Here's the thing about gloves. When the rubber gets wet, the glass gets more slippery rather than sticking to it. And I'm here to tell you that from 45 years of experience of handling glass. Rubber gloves do not work on wet glass because it just becomes more is slippery. So and the saw is nice, okay, but I don't. And there's a lot of viewers that use the saw, and I don't condemn it. I prefer to cut my glass by hand because I feel like it's a challenge to me, and what it does is it kind of it boosts my ego a little bit if I can really get something out that's pretty intense, And even sometimes when I'm cutting glass for y'all, I'm not sure if it's going to come out or not. But when it doesn't, then it's no different than what it happens to you. It happens to me too. But I would say no gloves. If you have a saw in the budget, by all means get one and learn how to use it, because it is like it's like a band saw or a scroll saw, but it's not going to teach you anything about cutting glass, okay? And what you're going to find is, as you work with the glass a lot longer, since you're just getting into it, is you're not going to get cut as often, simply because you're going to be handling it different. And you're going to teach yourself, you're going to develop a technique to handle the glass so it doesn't cut you. And I promise you, you will develop that technique at a necessity, and shortness of blood, of course.
So the answer to your question is, I wouldn't wear
No gloves.
with the saw, so
Right.
that you can see if you get cut.
And if you do have a budget for the saw, go ahead and get one. That's a
Anything
$900
else you'd
job.
like to add? He's got to get the last word.
Get one.
Anything else?
Yeah, get a saw if you need
Get
one.
a saw.
Get a saw.
Get a saw.
Get a saw.
Yeah, they're
I
very
really-
expensive.
They are.
So, that's a decision you'll have to make. Okay, Magali's here.
Hey, lady. I hope you're well and you got that piece of black Baroque all straightened up last week.
Paul says he uses a different technique.
Every-
Every piece he does a spray bottle, a toothbrush. Yeah, you'll find the one that you love the most,
Right.
or that you have extra.
Well, and Paul probably...
everybody gets the extra toothbrush every
That's-
month.
That's
So
right.
there you go.
There you go. There you go. That's
Okay,
right.
Mary Beth said yes. They got the box and they're sketching ideas.
Oh, no. I can't wait to see
I
them.
can't wait to see it either. Okay, have I got all the questions? I hope that answered your question, William.
Yeah.
Or Bill. Thank you. That was Bill Bacon.
Hi, Bill. Bill, and thank you for tuning in. And
Yeah.
and like I said, there's nothing wrong with using a saw. I think it's great if you can put it in your toolbox. Your toolbox being your studio. So, yeah, it's just another way for you to be able to do things the way you feel like doing them. That's all.
Cheryl has a question.
Hey, Cheryl.
I have been seeing lots of posts on mouth-blown glass. Do you know about that type of glass and a source for it? It is so pretty.
Well, the mouth blown glass is so like Sunshine, one of our suppliers and one of our sponsors actually carries the mouth blown glass, and you can give them a call. They have the GNA, which is the German New Antique, and you give them a call. They carry the mouth blown glass. Also, Fremont out on the West Coast carries as well. So, but I think Sunshine carries Fremont. So, probably two of the most beautiful glasses that are still made by hand, is Fremont and the GNA, the German New Antique, I think.
Yeah, so call Sunshine Glass, and boy, you got some pretty colors with that mouth-blown glass.
Oh
for
gosh,
sure.
the color, yeah, it's crazy.
Beautiful.
Beautiful color.
Okay. Robin said, okay,
And it's mouth drawn is what it's called. So
mouth blown.
it's mouth drawn glass.
Okay, we'll argue about that after the show. Okay. Robin says, I saw a video for the ring saw. The blade doesn't cut flesh. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried it out to
it
experiment with it.
It's not going to. Yeah, I don't think it would cut flesh because it's
Okay.
just diamonds.
Okay, so
But-
I just got one, and I'm going to try it out. But not me. I'm not going to put my hand in it.
I'm not either.
But that's great.
Yeah.
I have heard that as well.
I
But
tell you what,
since I have never tried one, I didn't want to put that out there. But that's true, Robin.
Your grinder will cause more blood to come up if you're not paying attention, and you end up grinding some of the skin away on your fingers from grinding so much, and it'll get down to the corpuscles, and you have little red dots popping on the surface.
Okay, here is another question.
Okay.
Thank you, Ed. Let's see. What is the best soldering iron to purchase?
Well, I tell you, I prefer here in the studio, at the house and at the shop, I use the Weller 100p. Now you're going to pay about $89 for that iron, and it requires you to get a rheostat with it. So, but that way you can control anything that you do. You're never going to worry about being too hot or too cold. So that, to me, that's a good iron. Now, I'm not a big fan of the Hakko iron because I don't like the cord. Other than that, it's fine, and it's good for copper foil, but I just don't, the cord's too heavy and too short, so you don't have any working room. With the 100p, you have a 6-foot cord, and then you have the rheostat that has another 6-foot cord, so you can do circles around your table while you're soldering if you need to. So for me, my best bet for a new iron would be your Weller 100p with a 1/4-inch tip.
Okay. And then you got the Hakko iron. A lot of people recommend that.
Yeah, the Hakko iron with the, now that I remember now they have the 880X, 880XD?
FX 888D.
Yeah, so now that iron, okay, for the person that asked the question about an iron, that iron comes with a rheostat, and it's a nice looking iron. We have one that we have on the floor. We haven't tried it out yet, and that's a whole other video for us, but we do want to try it out, and we do have one. But for purposes until we can try that one out, I'd say the 100p.
Let's see.
And it doesn't get tiring in your hand either. It's not heavy,
Right.
That's what
Well, the new one isn't either.
you're right.
It doesn't have a rheostat on the end. Okay. Everybody is running out of room for their stock. I understand. It's addicting. This glass is very addicting.
It is.
Okay. Monarch Glass is a new mouth-blown glass furnace. Mouth-blown at the furnace. Question: what are the 2 drill bits that you use to put screws in your wood frames?
I use an 1/8-inch drill bit, and I use a countersink. And they make a drill bit countersink combination, and you can buy that at any of your hardware store or woodworking store or even your big box store. But it's a drill bit that has a countersink attached to it, and it'll do everything that you need. And you can use an inch and 1/4 number 6 sheetrock screw, or a number 6 wood screw. You want something small so that you don't.
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead. Thank you. Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
How about you?
I did. Paul said the cord problem is solved with the Hakko
With the
888D.
Right. Is that your yellow one, Paul, that you have? Yeah.
No, it's blue.
Paul's is blue.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
got the cord is.
And he showed me that when he was in town, and we just hadn't tried the one that we have yet. So
Yeah, it's the same one we have, except we have the yellow one.
Oh, we have the yellow one. Okay.
Yeah, we have the yellow one. Okay. Oops,
Yeah, I don't know.
somebody got cut.
Huh? Oh, guys, so you notice there's no commercials tonight, right?
There better not be any
There better
commercials
not be.
tonight. I hope not.
I was just finding asking.
I hope
Okay.
not, y'all.
Yeah, so nobody said anything, so that's good.
Good,
I think
good.
Barbara got it taken care of.
Yes.
So, and thank you guys for letting us know what was going on last week. Ray, thank you so much, my friend.
Okay, I didn't even think about that. Now you're making me wonder if I set it up correctly.
It's set up. Nobody said anything. So
Okay.
That's good. That's real good.
Hi, Kate, Mary,
Hey,
Paul,
Kate.
Robin, Valerie, Magali. Everybody's here. Okay.
So put your questions in the box.
No commercials. Ray said no commercials.
Thank you, Ray. And let me tell you, Ray can tell.
Yeah, Ray would let us know. Okay, Ed, do
Ray
you
can
want to
tell.
do some cutting?
Let's do some cutting. So we're gonna approach. Go ahead. Let's see where
Okay.
we're at. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's scalpel. No, here we go. So we're going to cut some glass. And this is a really pretty glass. This is a Wismac, and I'm sorry I don't have a part number for you, but this is really pretty. This is a sky blue and white, and it is an opal, and it's really, really pretty. So, you know, when we're cutting out, you know, half circles, sometimes they're so so straight that once we do eventually get them broken out, we still have to go into them a different way to get them out. And one of the first things that we do, or the way that we approach it, is to use what's called a rainbow cut. And a rainbow cut, of course, is just many different lines running up into so that we get, you know, where we want. And we're going to take this up kind of, and I'm going to turn this, and we're going to kind of, now you can kind of see that. There it is. You can see the curve. So we're just going to start the run, but I can tell you this, we're going to end up having to that's what I thought. So we're not going to be able to get that one out. So let's do another one. Here we go. Let's try this. Okay. So we're going to leave that. Usually I like to run this out and then work my way into it, but it's not going to work that way. So we're going to do some rainbow cuts. A rainbow cut being, again, this cut that is a little bit shorter and just kind of making just nice little, and don't get in a hurry with it because it'll go the wrong way on you. So the next cut we're going to do is I don't, with a rainbow cut, I don't go outside, I come inside. And see, I'm not going outside that cut. And this blue glass is really soft. Wow, it's probably not going to break right though, because I can feel it. Probably not going to break right. All right, so now what we need is a sickle cut to bring this out. Like that. So we take that sickle cut, and that relieves a little bit of pressure here. And we can do the same right there, and we'll get a sickle cut. Now that came out. So by putting pressure on that, and now we're just going to come around until we reach about 1/4 of an inch here. I'm just going to mosey around with or sickle cut or a fish scale, and just take as much of that out as I want at one time. And then I'm going to just come in and we'll do the same thing here. And we'll just keep on bringing this around like that. And then we'll come back. Gosh, can y'all imagine if I was doing this in my living room? No, I can't, actually. All right, so here we go. We're gonna come over, we're gonna get another sickle cut here. And you can see the shape of it. It looks just like a sickle. And now we're going to go back in with another rainbow. And we'll take that out just a little bit at a time, just like that.
So now we should be able to just get in here, hopefully, and not go all the way to the end, but pretty close. Kind of worried about this little area right there. This is going to make a dummy out of me today, probably. Let's see. So, Bill, if you had a saw, you could just knock this right out in about 20 minutes real quick. But I just think that it's a lot better to try and get this down here. Let's do this. There you go.
Nice.
All right. So did anybody else break a sweat on that? Boy, I did. Holy cow. That's awesome. But it's out.
Okay.
Steady, steady. Have your tickets ready. So, you know what? But if you were trying to save that piece of glass and that's all you had and it was going into something and all you had to do was do a little bit of work on it and then clean it up with your grinder and it actually came out, you know, technically, really, this probably should have broke right there in that very narrow area right here, up where my finger's tapping. But it didn't, and we got really lucky. So that's when I started sweating, is when I got to the inside there. So, but that's a pretty glass. And as that first score started cooling down, it became a little more difficult to actually break. And so
I think it was that the white that was in there that was a little bit more difficult.
so, too.
It was the
I
white.
think so, too,
Okay,
Cora.
Mary
Hey, Mary.
Langworthy.
Hey, Mary.
She said she got a big gash on her leg today from a pointed sheet of glass, and I believe maybe had to have stitches. I don't know.
Probably so. Guys,
I was trying to read that, but yeah, 7 stitches. Wear long pants
Yeah.
and closed-toed shoes.
I can't
Always.
stress that enough. Let me tell you.
Always, no matter how hot it is.
In 45 years, I've seen more than one leg laid open from wearing shorts. And I'm going to
Don't
tell
do
you,
it.
it is not, well, number one, Mary, you know, it's not pretty.
It's not pretty, and
It's not, and it's permanent,
yeah.
you know? So, guys, we're, I know it's hot. Oh, yeah, it's hot. But let me tell you something. The hot is much better than going to the emergency room. And so
Yeah.
please
Blue
be
jeans-
careful, guys.
Blue jeans will protect you, and closed-toed shoes, because you can bump, and if you've ever had a cut toe, you know it takes forever to heal.
Well, your feet and your head bleed the most. So,
Oh, okay.
so
Don't hurt either one.
don't hurt either one of those. Your feet and your
Okay.
head bleed the most.
Jennifer has a question. Ed.
Jennifer, how are you?
Jennifer says, I used your putty recipe for a window, and it was my first time. I did it on Friday, and it doesn't look like it has fully hardened yet. Do you think I did something wrong?
No, it'll probably, like I did one Friday and I cleaned it this morning, Jennifer, and it was fine, and I polished it out. So I puttied a window on Friday and I cleaned it this morning, and I just let it sit over the weekend, but I cleaned it, and
She said she did let it sit over the
okay, so
weekend.
it's not going to be perfectly hard. It's not going to get hard for not maybe 3 or 4 weeks, but it should be dry enough now for you to clean it, and then polish it, and it's done.
So have you stirred it yet? So you want to stir it?
She's puttied the window already, though, haven't you?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah, so clean it and polish it, Jennifer, and put it in the window, and you're done. You should be fine.
Okay, if you did it on Friday, yeah, you want to clean it up before it fully hardens anyway.
Yeah, because you'll never get it out of the cracks, or you want to make sure. So after you putty your windows, guys, if you use my recipe or somebody else's or the stuff in the can, you have got to, the day you putty it, it has got to be cleaned, and then you can let it set up,
And then you'll turn it over.
Then you'll turn it over,
and putty the other side.
right? And then
Clean it.
and then clean it, and then polish it out, and you're done.
And you can let it sit a day or two, clean it up, turn it over, clean it up. You should be able to put it in a window against a flat piece of glass.
Or put it in its frame that it's going to go in, or anything, Jennifer, and then go ahead and hang it. Once it gets in the sun, the rest of what's happening now is that the lacquer has evaporated, and what you have left now is the linseed oil, which is going to be the part of the glazing that's going to keep it actually from cracking and make it waterproof. So.
Okay. Oh, Mary said she didn't get stitches, but who said they got stitches? I think it was, I don't know, but somebody got stitches. Anyway, please wear long pants.
Yeah, please wear long pants, guys. And we're not just saying that to say it. So, and I know it's hot. I know it is.
Okay, I think I'm missing questions here. Okay, Jennifer, I hope that answers your question. Kelly says, when you do the sickle cut, could you do a drawing of it also so we can have it as a hard format to keep in our studio?
Sure. Let me draw it out right here on this piece of paper.
Sure, and
I'll
you
do
can
it
take
right
a
here.
screenshot of it, Kelly.
There you go. Okay, so let me see. where I
Magali
can put it.
says she has a couple of sheets of glass that the thickness is not even. It goes from thick to thin. It's mouth blown, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, it is.
We've got some that is so thin that when you pick it up, it wobbles. It's a beautiful moss green. That color
Yeah.
in my office. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, I want to put that in our windows here. Okay, so yeah, do
Okay, so-
that.
So I'm gonna draw Kelly a picture,
Okay, go ahead. I'll get it on there when you finish.
and then I'm gonna draw a couple of rainbow cuts, and because Kelly knows what a rainbow cut is. And then I'm gonna draw just a couple of sickle cuts. And Kelly, these sickle cuts, they look like fish scales, just like Mary Beth was saying last week, which I thought was a great explanation for it. There you go. Okay, there you go, Barb. Give me
Got a lot of people here from Long Island. There you go, Kelly, if you want to
Kelly,
take a
so there's your
screenshot.
outside. This is your rainbow there and there, and now your sickle cuts are the scales that look like this, and you just keep working your way around into it, and then finally make your last score and take that right out. It looks like a lot of work, but I'm gonna tell you, it'll take you about 3 minutes to do it. It took me 5, but I didn't want to break it in front of all of y'all. So, so anyway, Kelly, I hope that helps you. And hon, thank you for everything that you do for Barbara and I. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see, we have some more questions. Mary said she held her breath when you were cutting that.
I did. I was sweating. I got sweat.
I was sweating too. Oh my
And
gosh.
I got the air on 72 down here. Barbara's like freezing me out.
Mary Beth says sometimes you have to just chew it out bit by bit.
That's right. That's right. Gnaw it out.
Okay, we have a question. Is it safe to touch cooled lead solder with bare hands?
Sure.
Yes?
And what you do is, here's the thing, guys. Don't eat or smoke while you're doing lead cane. And before you do eat, go wash your hands. And we have an entire line of lead products on our website, lead products, that cleaning products for your clothes, for your hands, for everything that you need. And it's called D-Lead. You can go to conwayglass.com and they'll pop up.
It's on our Amazon page.
Oh, is it on our Amazon page?
It's on our
Okay, I'm sorry.
Amazon page on the safety section, and it has all the different products that will help you.
We use it at the shop.
Yes, it has the hand wipes. The best thing to do if you're working with lead, definitely wash your hands, like Ed said, before you eat, or if you smoke, before you smoke.
Yeah.
Which I hope you don't do, but I know some of you do.
Some of you still do.
And anything like that, and just be washing your hands
Be conscientious about what you're doing.
and
that's
you
all.
don't want to rub the lead or anything like that, but simply touching it,
And
no
you don't
problem.
want to chew on a piece of lead like a
No,
you know,
like someone's-
like a flower out in the yard. You don't want to do that. Guys, I want to thank you for that donation.
Kelly, thank you so
Hello,
much.
Kelly, thank you so much. So for our viewer with the migraines, here you go. Heads up, here we go. Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you,
so
Kelly.
much. We
You are
appreciate
very
it.
sweet. We appreciate that.
Yeah, we
I
do.
hope that helps. Let's see. I think I've mixed.
You know, I was looking at that drawing that I did for Kelly. I did a mermaid's tail like that one time, and I don't know how many hundreds of pieces it had in her tail, but they were fish scales like that, and they were intentional, not trying to get something
Yes,
else out.
for glass and bees, wear appropriate clothing. That's
Oh.
right, Kate. Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely. That's right.
Oh gosh.
That's right.
Okay.
That's pretty funny, Kate.
That is funny. Do you think it's okay if I go ahead and frame it while it finishes hardening?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
you can.
Yes. Just polish it and put it in the frame.
Yeah, make sure you got it all polished up and cleaned, and then you'll want to sit it, in the sun so you can really clean it
Yeah.
pretty.
Because you'll see a difference when you get it in the light. You'll be like, well, I didn't even see that little bit of putty there. Let me get that out.
And it'll be safer that way once you get it in the frame.
It will be. I can't wait to see it, Jennifer.
Yes, we're looking forward to it. Is buying copper foil from, I don't know what that means. Okay.
Well, yeah, if you're looking for copper foil, so Sunshine carries EPCO, and so if you can, if you need tools or anything like that, give Sunshine a try. And like I said, their customer service guys is second to none. Sean and Scott and Barb there, they're happy to, and George in the back that makes sure you get all your stuff correctly and not broken. He is on his game. He's the man for shipping, let me tell you.
If you have any questions, just put them in the chat and we'll be happy to answer. Ed's going to do another glass demo. If you guys have anything that you'd like to see, I think we know what the sickle cut and the rainbow cut.
Yeah.
Y'all practice that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, practice that cut because it's really, it's a game changer once you get it.
It'll get you out of a bind.
It'll get you out of a bind. Hopefully it'll save that last piece of glass that you don't have an extra one of because you forgot to buy that extra 10%. Or like Paul says, buy 110%. Paul, I can't wait to see that lamp. That picture you sent me of that panel, that lamp is looking good, man.
Heads up on the copper foil. You might want to stock up on copper foil.
Copper's going.
Copper's going to go. We heard that copper's going to go up. I would say maybe it will, but just in case, you might want to stock up.
Yeah.
I know it's not going down.
No, and it's definitely not going down. So I don't think that we have to worry about that. Oh man, I tell you, you know what, we should all just get along. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Stop all this nonsense. Be fine with me. So.
Okay, Decade Glass is here.
Hey, Decade.
How are ya?
Glad to see you tonight. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes. A lot of people from Long Island here, and they're talking back and forth of where they're from. We're going to move on to cut some glass.
Let's do it, babe. So,
Okay.
guys, and those of you that are on Long Island,
Welcome.
awesome. That's right,
A
awesome.
lot of good people from Long Island.
Yeah. And our granddaughter.
Our granddaughter, for one.
That's right. And so, yeah. And a lot of really good food out on Long Island,
Oh, yeah.
too. Holy
Okay.
moly, holy moly.
Okay.
So, one time we were visiting our son out on Long Island. We went early in the morning. We got a bagel, and I ordered my normal bagel. And the guy said, "You're not from around here, are you?" And I said, "No, I'm not." So anyway, guys, this is a beautiful green here. This is going to be classified. This is going to be a streaky, and this is a Wismac here. And it's really a beautiful glass. But I want you to hear something. When you get these greens, even though it's got a little bit of white, they're very soft. Listen to this. So you can see too, and Magali, you were talking about glass being thicker and thinner. Some of the times when they roll the sheets out at the factory, they're thicker or thinner on one end or the other, which is kind of an interesting little thing how it does that. But that happens typically as it comes through the rollers, or as the rollers become gently worn over the years. So. So that was a Silversmith 4000 cutter. This is the 2000. Now this one doesn't have the head that depresses. I choose to use this cutter a lot, cutting straight lines. But I tell you what, because it has this great little index finger, there it is right there. You can see that little index finger stopper right there. I've made one on my personal cutter, but this has one in the tip itself. And I really kind of like the way that this works too, so. And when you're cutting that, it just really gives you a nice sound. It makes it sound good. And it leaves a nice, clean edge on your cutter. And if we just took this and just went straight across, just like that, and we all know that that's the hardest line to cut, is a straight line without a straight edge. But so we got it pretty close. But check out these different cutters. I know our viewer Paul, he has many different cutters. Renee has different cutters. Kelly has lots of different cutters. And guys, I got to try a bumblebee cutter the other day, or a hummingbird cutter the other day. And I got to try one, except it had been in the customer's garage, and it was rusted. So what I found out is that any Toyo cutter head fits in that. You just remove the screw, fits in your hummingbird cutter. And we've got that thing back in action for her, got it working, and she's humming away now.
Kelly wanted to know if the Prairie Window pattern can be done in copper foil.
Yes.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can be done in copper foil or lead.
You choose your cane shears to do, or your foil, or your cane shears to do either one.
Yes.
Well, I tell you, I love that 2000 cutter.
Okay.
In my hand.
Decade Glass wants to know, I have a rectangular piece with curved corners I'm creating with lead cane. Would bendable zinc be best to use on the outside, or a lead cane? I will bury the hangers in the seam.
I think I would use the zinc if you're not going to put it in a frame because of the rounded corners. So yeah, I think I would definitely use zinc on it for sure.
Beth said they're talking about reopening the copper mine there, up where she's at in the UP.
Oh, and the UP. Yeah,
Well,
that'd
I
be
don't
good.
know if that's good
Well,
or bad.
I don't know. Well, you know what? Really, if you think about it, though, because of the tariffs, in Canada produces a lot of copper, and now
Yeah.
we're I don't know. Get it together, guys.
The world's a crazy place. I have another question. Have you worked with lead-free solder before? My experience wasn't great.
Well, because you got to work much hotter, okay? And typically, most people that use lead-free solder use it on jewelry. So it is a little more difficult to work with. And if there's any viewers out there that like to use it, send us a message, and because I've got 25 pounds of it.
Of what now?
25 pounds of lead-free solder.
Yes, and it's sold in 1/2 pound
And they're
spools.
sold in half-pound spools. So if you're looking for it, 5 half-pound spools will get you free shipping. So
I don't have that on the website either. If you're interested,
I just remember that we had it.
yeah, that's not even on the website. But remind me.
I will.
Write yourself a note, and I'll put it up because he probably has a pretty good price on that, but he
Yeah, I
has a
do.
limited quantity. Chuck says he got the Hummingbird cutter as his first cutter. Not sure if I'm missing out as a beginner because it doesn't have a depressing head. Haven't gotten to cut a lot of glass yet.
You're not missing out on anything because the head doesn't depress. However, what you'll find is that that when you get a cutter that has a depressing head, it teaches you the amount of pressure that you physically need to apply to your cutter, and then the Hummingbird comes into play. Because right now with the Hummingbird, without knowing, you're probably pushing way too hard on your cutter head. And because that Hummingbird, man, that thing fits right in the palm of your hand, and there's always that possibility that you'll be pressing too hard. So if you can, in the budget, if you can get you a cutter that the head depresses, that will start teaching you and develop a technique for the pressure you need for using any glass cutter, whether the head depresses or not. And that's a great question. So.
Yeah, that is a great question. I know people
Oh, thank
that
you for
love
your donation.
Yeah,
We appreciate
thank you, Chris,
that.
very
Thank
much.
you, Chris. Here we go. Hold on. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Do appreciate that. Bunches. Renee says she has tons of cutters, but she typically uses the pistol grip, but recently bought the Hummingbird and she loves it.
Like I said, I tried it the other day, and I got to, well, once I got it fixed, I liked it. But Renee, I think that you would agree, if you understand the pressure part of it, it's really easy.
And Robin said the same thing. The Toyo pistol grip teaches you the pressure you need to put on that Hummingbird, and you learn that pressure.
Thank you, ladies.
You'll be good to go with the Hummingbird.
Thank you, ladies.
Yeah.
We love those testimonials, y'all.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes, it has changed so many people. So many people have expressed their gratitude because of how it's changed their cutting skills. Yes, it is amazing how that one little tip helps. And
Well,
thank you, Ed.
I don't, I'm just not here for my health.
He does a lot of good things. Now, don't forget you got that free pattern online at conwayglass.com, and Ray has put the link in there for conwayglass.com. So after the live stream, you can just look at the
download
links
it.
that Ray
It's
has
free.
put up there, and feel free to go to any of them, and you'll be in touch with what we're doing here.
All of our patterns are free, guys. Aren't they?
And
All of our patterns are
all
free.
of our patterns are free, and we don't have a whole lot of them, but we're adding a few as we go, and we thought that one would be perfect for you guys to follow along. You don't have to make a huge commitment to a panel, but that one little panel
Right.
will teach you so much.
Hey, that one little panel, if you cut it and copper foil it, it'll fit in a baggie till next weekend when you catch up.
Yeah,
Because we put them in a baggie when we were cutting them. So.
yeah. And the person that asked about beginner, that is a perfect beginner pattern. Once you learn to cut straight lines,
Yeah.
that pattern, you'll be good to go.
And you can check out our toolkit that we offer on our website at conwayglass.com. It's very reasonably priced. It has 13 individual items, including a good glass cutter, and including good pliers and foil. It had 13 different items, and it includes shipping. So you can
Yeah.
check that out. If you are a beginner, it's a great kit to learn by, and then you have access to Barb and I anyway. So
Yeah. So it makes it great, right?
it really does. So it makes it very useful. And not only do you have access to Barb and I, but you have access to Ray too. Thank you, Ray.
Okay, guys.
Wow, look at that. Isn't
Look at that.
Look
Look
at
at
the
that.
color.
Look at
I
that.
will say this, y'all. My cataract surgery has improved this view right here, because this is beautiful right here. The color is, I think we got it right. I can't thank you, our viewers, Barb, enough for the new lighting.
I know.
Thank
you guys. It's really made a difference.
It
And
has.
I don't know if you can tell the difference, but if you look at some of the old videos, my hair was yellow.
And it's actually beautiful silver.
Beautiful gray.
Yes. Well, I call. Oh, y'all! Guess who's coming down the stairs to join us already? There she is. We caught the tail end of it. Here we go. Come on, man. Oh, we gotta go because you know why? It's Monday night, and we're gonna all have a great week. So stand up, guys. Dance with Ed and Barb, and have a good week. And remember, nobody's watching, so come on.
Come on, man.
Nobody's watching you dance. Come on. Come on.
Get up here, man.
Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
I did it.
Come on, Barb.
Come on, Mary. Up here.
Come on.
Come on, Mary.
Come on,
Up
Mary.
here.
There she is.
Oh, there she is.
She's dancing with us, y'all. Everybody, hey, for the ARTyRV channel, I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb.
And Mary's here with us. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you for everything. We appreciate it.
I can't.